John, thanks again for joining us. It's no secret that the home sales have slowed to a crawl, and consequently, we have record low home sales. And that, of course, is going to impact an appraiser. What are some of the challenges that an appraiser will encounter in a market that has record low sales, and how do they overcome that?
Appraisers handle low inventory in a variety of different ways. It's whether you're going FHA or you're going conventional route with, say, Fannie and Freddie, the comp selection remains the same. And all of them will admit that the dated sale may be the best sale, at least the best representation of the subject's value, right? So if you have a 15 or 18-month-old sale and it's on the same street, and you really only have to adjust for time because it's a model match to the subject, it looks like it's in similar condition and all of that kind of stuff, then that's a really good comp and you can use it. FHA has some different requirements outlined in the handbook 4000.1. I always point appraisers to this. There are 3 sentences regarding comp selection. The first one is that you must use as many comparable, quote unquote, comparable sales necessary to develop a credible and meaningful appraisal, right? They then go on to say, if you can't do that, use the most recent and relevant sales. Keep in mind, they dropped the word comparable in that sentence, and so they're just talking about sales. Now, they've never defined recent, so don't know if that means within the last 6 months. We can assume it means less than a year. And then they say, if you can't do that, we just need 3 sales in the last 12 months. Now, that doesn't mean that an appraiser is restricted to just 3 sales. An appraiser can include 4, 5, 6, 10, 12 sales, however many they want to. But they will have to include those 3. Now, they may not leverage those or consider them in their final opinion of value, but they're going to have to find them, locate them, and include them in the report. So low inventory creates challenges for appraisers if they can't measure time. In other words, they can't apply a date of sale adjustment because the market's just not showing it. And we see that in rural markets where there's limited sales and activity. It becomes very hard if you only have one sale here, another sale 6 months later, and another sale 6 months later to come up with an accurate number for what the price has reduced itself to or increased.